as a publicly owned team, your books are open every year. They make headlines every year.
Oh, yeah. Every year in July, you can.
Does that ever impact your decision making, your communications? I mean, it has to in some way impact the job compared to if you were at any of the other teams.
I mean, we do it every year. But there's no question it's something that we plan for. And actually, we talk quite a bit around that time with the league office. It's a big story because this is the only way that the national media can get a glimpse into what the NFL finances look like. So, we're very open and honest, and we talk about it. And, the vast majority of years, it's been very positive. In this upcoming July, it's not going to be so positive. We didn't have any fans, and revenue was down, but obviously very understandable given the pandemic.
We get asked a lot as a firm that's built on a foundation of research, data, and analytics about the NFL's popularity and oftentimes the root causes of it. And you can ask 10 different people, you get 10 different answers. But from your perspective, even though TV ratings declined this past year, the NFL is still number one by a huge margin. By almost every metric, the NFL continues to be number one in many ways, at least domestically. Why do you think the NFL is just so seemingly indestructibly popular?
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot too. I think the parity within the league, and there's an old saying in the NFL on any given Sunday, and there's a lot of truth in that. It's a sport that's really made for television. You think about the natural timeouts, and the league has done a really good job in terms of marketing the league, promoting the league. I love all sports. And, as an athletic director, you see the good and the bad of every sport. And I think in some ways, what separates football is kind of the ultimate team sport. And I think fans like that, and that everybody's pulling together. And I just hope it continues. It's the vast majority of revenue from professional sports comes from television. And, as I said before, I think NFL is really kind of made for television with the natural breaks. There's a lot of scoring in the NFL, and it's complicated enough where people can't really understand it, but they think they do. And so they love questioning, if that makes sense. They love questioning the strategy, and it's a game that, basketball and baseball are kind of free flowing. In football, there's stoppages, and then there's plays, and there's defenses, and you can question decisions that are made where it's a lot more difficult in some of the others.
Are you saying some of the people that I hear on talk radio don't know what they're talking about?
Now, are you talking about the hosts or the people calling in?
Both.
Both, yeah. Well, that's the beauty of it. I mean, everybody, you can, no matter what decision you make, if it doesn't work out, you can second guess.